welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamie. Today we are going to be choosing our May TBR. We're already in May. Wasn't it just April? I could have sworn we just did this. Maybe not. Okay. So for those of you who do not know, TBR jar, whole bunch of prompts. You pick one out. It picks your book for you. Simple. Simple unless you pick the same prompts as you did the month before. I realized that I didn't actually remove any of the ones that I had duplicates of, and they're the same exact ones that I picked the previous month. This month, I have definitely changed it up, so we will not be getting repeats. Again, unless it's one that I want to be repeated, like a thriller. I think that was the only one that I actually left in here. But I added a lot more prompts, so we can actually have some fun with it this time. We shall see. Charlie just walked in the room. Hi. I'm kind of feeling the bandana today, so we are just going with it. And it is drastically hot outside, so it actually helps. Alright, I intend on picking 7 books because I have multiple books that I have to read for this month. The Story She Left Behind, definitely because I have holds on this one from the library. And I just got it, and I'm super excited. It's The Ashfire King by Chelsea Abdullah. I'm super excited to pick this up. This will probably wait until I have a moment or until it's due, and I still haven't read it yet. So, the definite one that we are going to be doing for this month, I started reading Enchantra for the month of April. That's going to be on the book reviews that I did for April. And the only one I have left that's from a backlist is Sunrise on the Reaping. That's the only new one that I have not read yet. And I already had the audio for it, so I just need to listen to it. And that'll probably be one of the first that I read this month. So this is number 1. Going into our, technically, second book is this one. Okay, let's see. A Jodi Picoult. Okay. The one I have on here. This book is going to be the deciding factor whether or not I continue on with Jodi Picoult and go to her newest one and get rid of all the ones that I have. So we'll work newest backwards from the library because I am not buying any more for books if I turn out to not like this one. I have had 2 strikes. This is the next one, and I've only read 4 books from her. So let's hope this works. Next one would be number 3. This always goes by so quick, like honestly. I never tell you guys like the synopsis or anything because to be honest, I don't even know. I pick books up not wanting to know because you figure the synopsis could give you too much to where it ruins the entire thing. You're left with nothing else. You're left with just little details of how it actually happens. Not necessarily, finding out for yourself what happens. Not only that, but I feel like the less you know, the more you're surprised and the more you find out later. A romance. Okay. Romance. This one's been staring at me in the face for like 3 months. So, Catherine Center, The Bodyguard. This will be the first Catherine Center book that I will be reading. I've never read anything by her. We'll see if she's one that I need to get a hold of or if I even like her writing. I don't know. So we'll figure that out. 4th pick. Come on, give me an interesting one. I need an interesting one. A long one. Okay. Let's see. A library book. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I already know what I want. Definitely, if it's on the TBR, we're gonna read it. Love the first one. This is the second one. I may recap the first book just a little bit to remind myself of where I left off. But this is the continuation story. This one I can definitely tell you about. The first book is an Aladdin feel. I'm learning my favorite books tend to be Aladdin-inspired stories that take place in the desert that have, jinn, which these books have. They got jinn, they got thieves, you got mercenaries, royalty, the whole shebang. I absolutely love these books, and these are the only ones she's written. So if you guys haven't read these, read them, please. First one is called The Stardust Thief. This is number 2. Okay, so that's my library book pick. So, moving on. That was our 3rd pick, technically. Okay, another one. I have 2. Okay. And Elin Hilderbrand. What is with me getting the author names today? But okay. I guess we're going with an Elin Hilderbrand. This is the only one I have up here right now. This is the last one in the trilogy that I've been reading. First is Troubles in Paradise. The first one is Winter in Paradise. The second one was What Happens in Paradise. This one's Troubles in Paradise. This is the last one for the trilogy. And I am super excited to see how they wrap everything up because we ended with a cliffhanger last time. So I'm super excited for this, and I know this is going to be a fast read, and it'll fit in with this month. God, I'm super excited for this one. On to number 5. I may push for an 8. I don't know. So, because the audio I can do while I work, the physical ones I actually have to make time for. Okay, this feels like a long one. Hang on. Your 5th choice on your Spotify playlist. Okay, that means I get to pick a audiobook on Spotify. Hang on. Okay, so we looked through, and it looks like it is Aristotle and Dante's Discovery. I don't remember the rest of it, but when I do, the screen record's gonna be right here. Yeah, I've had this on there forever. I put the Spotify ones on there because these books I also don't have on my shelf, so it's a way for me to kind of incorporate things, my lists on other accounts that I haven't gotten to yet. So I am super excited about this one, and if it comes to it, I'll listen to the Spotify. If I can get a physical copy, cool. So we got Aristotle. We are going to be choosing number 6, number 7, and number 8. Okay, I'm happy. I'm finally getting my new prompts that I put in here. A poetry? Really? A poetry? Really? Really? I put this in here as a challenge one. Now I'm regretting it. Do I even have any poetry? Hang on. So, I went through. I don't have any poetry in my house. I don't. It's not a common theme, but that's kind of the point. And I did forget that I started a new list off of my library site to have poetry tries. So things that I would be interested in, or at least trying, and seeing if it's, an author that I can get with. And one of them I actually already put on hold as soon as I saw it. It is The Complete Poetry by Maya Angelou. So, I've heard a lot about her as an author. I've been wanting to read her books. Might as well start with the poetry basics. So, that, it turns out, is number 6. So, I have so many that I don't physically have, which is weird. This is the first time this has ever happened to me, but it's okay. It's okay. This is going to be pick number 7, and Shannon picks. Okay. This is going to be cool. So she doesn't know I put this in here, but I'm actually going to text her real quick. Shannon is my best friend here in Florida. She loves books. She watches my videos all the time, and I really appreciate her very, very much. The only real friend I have that reads that I can ask what she would read. So I'm going to send her a picture of this and message her and have her pick one out that she thinks I should read. So we shall see. She's usually very good about messaging me back pretty quick, so hopefully by the end of this video she'll have messaged me back, or if she'll do it while the video's going. We'll find it. But I give her the options, so we'll see what she says. So she's number 7. I get one more pick, considering one of them I picked was an audiobook automatically. Let's see. I'm hoping for a Kindle Unlimited. That would be cool. Okay. I have like 5 in my hand. Hang on. 2. I'll go with this one. One with a white cover. I either have the au pairs, I either have Wicked. I just got her message and that's what she picked. She picked Inkart. I knew I was gonna have to read this eventually, but I guess she wanted me to read it now. Okay. I guess we're reading Inkart this year. Oh, Lord. I'm kind of excited too because I've seen the movie when I was a kid and I remember starting this book, and it didn't really sit well with me at the beginning, but I'm hoping now that I'm older, maybe I'll appreciate it more, and probably I find it less intimidating now. Like, this is, I think, around 500 pages, something like that. Hang on. Yeah, we're at like 530, which doesn't really intimidate me much anymore. Nothing intimidates me after reading the Akatar series. Picking a white cover, I either have the au pairs. The Wicked one is not necessarily white, and I don't think the second one is white. So I don't know if that would count. We're just not going to include it. So, In a Dream, The Program, or Silent Patient. I think it's a tie between the au pairs because I want to see if it's even worth me reading. And The Program, In a Dream. Oh my god. I'm torn between 4. This is not fair. Okay. We're gonna do the au pairs. We're gonna try this. This book is one of the oldest ones that I own, actually, and I didn't even know it had a sticker in it. That's funny. Look at this. I didn't even know this was in here. But I've had this forever. Okay, I've had this since before I even moved to Florida, which at this point is like 5 years ago. Right? Yeah, 5 years ago. I moved here in 2020. It's easy to remember. But I haven't read it. There's 4 books. If this isn't even good, then I get to get rid of 4 books off my shelf because they're like right here. So, I don't know if you would classify this as a white cover, but it's white on the spine. So, I'm going to count it. Yeah, it's one of the oldest books that I own. I am not upset about this. So, we're going to add it. That is our TBR for this month. I am super excited. Some new stuff. I'm excited. So just a little bit of a recap. We had a Jodi picoult pick. So we're doing Keeping Faith. That's one of her earliest ones. This is either going to make or break her. We'll find out. Next book is a romance. So we have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Next choice is a library book. So we went with The Ashfire King by Chelsea Gabdullah. Super excited. Next one for our Hilderbrand pick, we went with Troubles in Paradise. This is the last one in the Winter in Paradise trilogy. Then we had the Choose the 5th one off of my Spotify playlist, and we chose Aristotle and Dante. Shoot, I just don't have the full name. So the next one was a poetry, so we picked The Complete Poetry by Maya Angelou. The next one was Shannon Picks, and she ended up picking Inkart by Cornelia Fluke. Thank you, Shannon. And then our last one is pick one with a white cover, so I picked The Au Pairs by Melissa De La Cruz. This will also make or break a series. We shall see. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching and helping me pick my TBR for the month of May. I am super excited. I finally get a little bit more variety this time, and some books that have been sitting on my shelf forever. So I'm super excited about that. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. That'll help me bring you more videos every week. Love you, reads, and drink your teas, and I'm gonna go read some more. Bye!